Noah's children begin to branch off into different ethnic groups. Traditionally, they were categorized like this, but there are many holes in this theory, and modern genetics reveals it's probably a lot more complicated, but the point is that common grace applies to all people groups. But saving grace, where God actually makes a way to go to heaven, is only for God's chosen people who are going to come from Abraham. God tells Abraham he's going to have as many children as the stars in the sky, and all nations of the world will be blessed through his children. Problem is, his wife is too old to have any children, but Abraham trusts God and she has a kid anyway. Yay. Then God says to sacrifice his only kid. Okay, says Abraham, stop! Turns out God was just testing him, so Isaac shows why you should trust God even when it doesn't make sense. Isaac has 2 kids. Esau is supposed to get his birthright, but Jacob steals it. In scripture, Jacob and Esau often represent the elect and non-elect respectively, showing that God doesn't elect or choose people based on anything good or bad they did. Jacob struggles with God, so he gets the name Israel, which means struggled with God, which shows that the elect often struggle with God. Jacob's sons father the 12 tribes of Israel, which symbolizes how God's people usually come in 12s, kinda like how there were 12 apostles and approximately 12 mainstream Christian denominations. Jacob's son Joseph gets sold into slavery in Egypt by his brothers, but while he's there he saves Egypt from a famine, and they're so grateful they let his brothers come live with him. So this is an example of how God brings good out of evil and is glorified through his people. But when God's people multiply too much, Egypt enslaves them again. So Moses comes, sends plagues to Egypt, and then frees his people by crossing the Red Sea. Once they're safely across, Moses goes up Mount Sinai to get the law from God and give it to his people. This shows that God always saves his people before he asks anything of them.